Hey everyone, welcome to Murphy's Law Garage. Let's make Jacob's Ecoboost look a little less base model, starting with this. Why, Jacob, that's a mighty large package you have there.
Thank you. That's what I've been told.
Nice.
Appreciate you for noticing.
So what you got in there for us, Jacob?
Well, I got tired of not having a spoiler.
Right.
And because it looks exactly like a rental car would, I was able to find a performance pack spoiler from a GT.
This is up badging.
Hey, there's no GT badging on it.
This is up badging.
There's no badge.
I will die on this hill. This is up badging.
Okay, well, what is that?
Well, that's a dark horse spoiler.
On a base model, what?
It's a GT.
Oh, okay.
But a dark horse is a GT. This is up badging.
No, a dark horse. Well, how technical do you want to get? Because I got all the time in the world to argue.
I don't think that people want to listen to us argue about up badging. To be clear, we also don't give a flying F whether or not you think this is up badging. And that's the reason why I'm making fun of it. Shut up, we don't care. Let us show you how to put a performance pack spoiler on your non-spoilers, spoiler delete Mustang. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, sorry to interrupt that awesome video that you're watching, but I need to take a minute to talk about our channel's sponsor, CarLock. I don't know if you know this, but approximately every 3 seconds in the US, a vehicle is stolen. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be part of that statistic, and CarLock is here to help you not become part of that statistic. How? Well, they sell a both OBD2 and hardwired version of a GPS tracking device that is 4G LTE enabled. Oh, but wait, there's more. It sends real-time notifications to your smartphone to say things like, hey, vibration has been detected. The door has been opened. Hey, your device has been disconnected. Someone's trying to steal it. Oh no, your engine has started. And even worse, your vehicle is now in motion and you didn't do it. And having those types of notifications for my project cars give me serious peace of mind. And they will for you too. Now, they also sell extension cables and splitters if you want to hide your OBD2 device under the dash, as well as extra sensors to increase your level of security if you so choose to. And for a short time, you're going to get a discount on your device. Well, down below, I'm going to have a code. First code is going to be for 10% off of CarLock's Amazon store. Second code is going to be for 14 free days of service. Y'all go check that out. Thank you very much, CarLock, for sponsoring this video here today. Y'all pick one up to help support the channel. Let's get back to the video. All right, so we need to get this guy off of here, off of the car, so that we can get to a couple of bolts that exist down in here. And what we're attempting to do is to remove this. This is the spoiler module, in this case, a spoiler delete module, which is standard on a Ecoboost, but is an option only on a GT, because otherwise you get the little thumbnail like Noisy had. So we're gonna go ahead and get this out of here. We've got a bunch of plastic clips here that need to be removed. Do yourself a favor, get a trim tool. Every single last one of these guys need to come out. Then we need to pop this guy off. In fact, while you're looking at me on camera, I will go ahead and show you how this guy pops off violently in some cases if you're not very, very careful. There's a clip down below that likes to stick.
And it appears to be sticking.
Boop, and there it goes. Trim tools always help. And then lastly, you're gonna remove these bumpers, and they remove by just being twisted out of the body, literally like one giant screw. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the other one out and all of the other clips, and we're gonna bring it back and I'm gonna show you what bolts need to come out. All right, so now that all of the clips have been removed here, I can slip it off the wiring harness there. And then this guy just unclips from this and comes off, and then we can go, yeet. Don't need that anymore, right, race car?
Sure.
There's a few bolts we need to remove here. So if you look, the spoiler module comes all the way to the end. So there's one here, there's another here, come up over here, there's another there, and another there, and there's one right here, inside of this hole right here. And another one inside of that hole right there.
And right here too.
And another one inside this hole right here. And another one right there. Listen to me. I've done this on Noisy. Jacob, show them Noisy again. When I put the dark horse spoiler on it, my car originally had a thumbnail. Those nuts boy, do they like to fall into that body panel. And when they do, you are not getting them back. Ask me how I know, and the subsequent approximately 2 hours with a magnet and many curse words that it took to find mine. Just ask me how I know.
How did you know that, Julian?
Because I did it and it sucks. Do not let the nuts fall. Nuts dropping are good in some situations, not in this situation. So if you've got butterfingers and you're worried about it, stuff some rags in here so that the nut, if it does fall, it can't. The worst case scenario, here's what the nut's gonna do. You ready? You undo this one and that nut's gonna fall down inside the body all the way to here and then come down to here. And let me tell you, you may think, oh, just reach in there with a magnet. It's all steel, bro. The magnet don't want to grab it. Just stuff some rags in there, be careful. So go ahead and remove all of these bolts like we showed you, and then I'm gonna bring you back as we pop the module off the car. Be right back. All right, and once you've got all of those bolts off, there's gonna be a little bit of 3M tape here on the corners, like right here, that you're gonna need to pull up and pop, and then the same thing in this area here, there's a little bit of 3M tape. Once you get all of those things right, you're gonna grab under here and pull backwards, and it's gonna pop off. Yes, I made that look very easy. Yes, I popped those corners without you on camera. Just be fair warned that you're gonna need to pop them off as well. The next thing we need to do is to get these things unplugged. This is for your camera right here, and of course this is gonna need to move over to the next one. And we just need to undo the clip here. I'm not gonna do it on camera, but there's also a wire retainer here and here, as well as this clip, so that you can release the camera and pull this away. Give me just a second and I'm gonna get that off. All right, so we're back in the shop here. I have Jacob's spoiler delete module, which has a camera right here that we need to remove. That is a Torx bit right here, to move the camera. And also the body shop, the eBay reseller, what the heck ever, from a wrecked Mustang. They took the screws out that hold the filler panel. So we need to move the screws over for the filler panel into the GT spoiler module here. So we're gonna move the camera physically over. We'll bring you back for that in just a second. And then I'm gonna move all of the screws over that hold the actual filler panel in. So give me just a second. All right, so here's the camera that needs to go back into the hole. You're gonna put it back in the same orientation it came out from the other one. And then this retainer bracket here goes on top of it to hold it in place. And this guy, you kind of sneak in here like that, wiggle it around, and then bolt it down. And Bob's your auntie. You have a camera reinstalled in your spoiler module. If you're anything like us, our eBay person decided to take every clip off of this spoiler and not give it to us. So we're missing all of the clips that were in here. Even broke a pair of the brackets here, these two, where they attach to the inside of the spoiler. Luckily I have UV resin curing glue to fix those sorts of things, but you know. Anyways, it's starting to get dark outside, so I'm gonna get this stuck in and we're gonna go get this stuck on the car so you can see what it looks like. All right, so don't be lazy. Don't leave this nasty dirt here, but also don't remove the remnants of any tape that was left behind that was acting as anti-vibration. You're gonna add vibration, and we have no reason to try to put tape back. So we're gonna leave it off, leave it on there so that we're protecting from it. This doesn't need to be perfect. Jacob's car is dirty. So we'll just make sure there's not just a bunch of trash under here that could hurt the paint. And then I'm gonna bring you back when we're getting that spoiler put back on again. All right, so we need to put this wire back. This Christmas tree clip gets pushed in right here. This one gets pushed in right there. And then this guy just gets clicked like that onto the module. Are you ready, Jacob?
Ready.
Let's merge these two. And then you're gonna bring these two into each other. Carefully, don't hurt the paint on the car. Like that. Now, we can open this up without hurting that. And next thing we're gonna need to do, of course, is to put our bolts back in. So everywhere that you took a bolt out, we're literally just gonna rip the bolts and nuts back in again. Give us just a second. Oh, by the way, these were 7mm on either side, and what was in here, these in here, were 10mm, in case you were curious. All right, so now we need to put this all back together again. We take our emergency, you've kidnapped me, get me out of the trunk handle, and pop that back into its spot.
And in another video, we're gonna see the cable get cut for that.
Jacob, what are you trying to say? You're stealing people with this thing?
All I'm saying is if there's a reason you're in the trunk, you probably deserve to stay there.
Well, I mean, I can't argue with that logic. If I chose to put someone in a trunk, they probably deserve to be there,
Well,
just to be fair.
I mean, you know.
Anyways, y'all.
Equal opportunity employer here.
Opposite of the way you took it apart, I'm just gonna push all of these clips back in, and this cover right here literally just clips back onto the latching mechanism. It's no big deal. Get yours put back together again. When we bring you back in a minute, we're gonna be checking out how much Jacob's car is up badged.
Up badge. All right, cool. That's what we're going with now?
Yep. This cover, like I said, just pops back on there, and you see just like that, it doesn't want to come off again. Now, don't mind the Ford quality. If none of this quite lines up pretty, that's, you bought a Ford. I don't know what you expected. Anyways, you ready, Jacob?
Ready.
Ready?
Wow. Oh, nice little plastic rattle in there.
Just like the GT. just so y'all know, these spoilers have a nasty habit of like little pieces of plastic flashing, like from the mold breaking off in them. So it has a unique little plasticky rattle in some of the cars, including my own. So yeah, the 800 wheel horsepower supercharged Mustang, you close the trunk and you sound like you're in an old Chevy. What are you gonna do? Anyways, man, Jacob, that looks sharp.
It looks a lot better.
Can we not, just don't look at the wheels?
Yeah, let me go up
yeah,
a little
just go
bit.
over the wheels. Don't worry, we've got a little bit of something for the wheels, but we've got to finish letting our local dealership unbrake the transmission that they broke. We brought it in for a flush and it came back with lots of problems. I'm not dogging them. We have yet to see what they're going to do, but if it doesn't go well, I promise you it's going to be public and on the YouTube channel. You'll get to hear about the whole thing. But we don't want to add any parts to the car and get the accusation that the parts are causing problems with it. So we can put a spoiler on without causing that problem. We can put wheels on it without causing that problem.
And Lord knows it needs some, because look at these Ford Focus base model wheels from 2016.
Basically everything else, they could make some accusation that we're causing issues. So we're going to have to wait for the many boxes of goodies that are waiting for this car. So anyways, I mean, I love it, Jacob. It's beautiful. Why don't you catch that rear profile, because that's where the money shot is. Doesn't that just work?
Yeah, but unfortunately, my license plate says too noisy, and it's unfortunately not too noisy.
Well, guess what? We got something for that too already. And Jacob is just about itching out of his pants to put it on. And I refuse to do it in case it has to come back off again because transmission warranty things. Screw you, Ford. Thank you.
It's killing me, dude. It's killing me so much.
Man, that is a fine looking spoiler, boy. It even has the Ford rattle. I love it.
Can do 4 fingers.
4 fingers.
4 fingers.
When was the last time you could do 4 fingers, Jacob?
Never, because I am quality.
Now you can.
Oh, God.
Anyways. Thank you all for watching. As usual, we love you. God bless. Peace.